In America, it's March. It's go time, right? This is what you do this for.
Yeah, this is fun. March basketball and playing meaningful basketball. And the fact is, every SEC team is playing meaningful basketball. So we know it's the next challenge up. And there's been tons of challenges, and we're learning along the way. And we hope we're at our best tomorrow.
So you've been learning for almost 12 months with putting the roster together and growing throughout the season. Do you feel like you now know what this team is and what they'll give you over the next few days?
Yeah, I didn't really feel like we had an identity until maybe January. And when you're along in SEC play, you figure out what you do right and what you don't do right. You got to adjust along the way, and these teams will show you, what you're not doing right. And so our guys did a good job of sticking together, learning along the way. And I think we've grown throughout the year, and we're playing good basketball right now. Sometimes you can't always judge out on wins and losses. But I know we're excited. We're in a new season. What we learned, who we're going against, is going to be a challenge. But at the same time, this is when basketball, all your work's going to show, and when it's fun.
You feel like you take some of the pressure off coming here, not feeling like you got to win a game, that you guys should be okay?
Well, we talked about this now for the last couple games. We put ourselves in a must-win situation all the time. And that way, we're not going to feel extra pressure or not thinking, being a feeling that we're in the tournament or something's good. So with us, it is a must-win. Our back's against the wall. They've been that way. And we want to keep playing, keep getting better. And we got a chance if we win to keep on playing another game. That's the goal.
Any update on MJ Collins and Grant Huffman?
We're going to get a judgment with MJ and Grant after some treatment tonight. And they've been limited in practice, have not gone full. But we're hoping to kind of see how they feel tonight after kind of doing some things today.
What'd you learn?
Just to get a good vibe back after the last couple of games as you guys continue on through the postseason.
Yeah, I think in this league we talked about it all the time of never getting too down or getting too hot. And when you lose a couple in a row, you might still be playing good basketball. And take our last two games, we've had about a good a game and a half, but we went 0-2. We can't get down, and so it's always what's next. That's what you can control. And we're not lacking confidence. We're not lacking kind of a chemistry or an excitement or any kind of thing like that. We're taking what's on next.
What'd you learn in the last matchup against Texas, and how are you taking that into this one?
Yeah, Texas jumped off to a good start. It was a game of runs. They got us right away, went out to a good lead, and then we pushed ahead in the lead. And we had a lull in the second half, but had a great response there towards the end. Trey Johnson is as good as any player there is in the country. But I think, you look at their roster and their team, and you kind of see their wins and the potential they can play. Their good is really good. And so learning from them last time, we saw that. We saw the streaks in the half and how good they are.
Jalen was incredible in the first meeting. How important is that battle inside, particularly the boards, maybe getting some second chance opportunities?
Yeah, in the first game, Jalen Carey saved us. He had 9 offensive rebounds, and we were missing him. He was getting them back for us. And then we were able to score some post-up moves along the way. But him carving out space and being physical presence, we need that. We lack some height. But we don't lack toughness, and he's a main guy in that.
How good does it feel to be in Nashville, especially not a far drive for you guys, and also a chance to have your fans in the arena?
Yeah, I'm hoping a lot of Vandy fans here tomorrow. It's my first time here and seeing it. Can we come down the road and fill this place up? I'm hoping for that. With our team, we're almost treating it like a road game. We're going to check in a hotel. We're going to kind of be on the same routine and kind of get away from distractions. But it is, nice and comfortable being able to recognize the surrounding area and know where you are.
You guys turned it over a little bit more last week. How much did that have to do with not having Huffman versus other factors?
Yeah, we were loose with the ball last week, and it's something we had not been this year. And when you play road games and tournament games, you got to take care of the basketball. So that's been a major emphasis to us for the last couple of days.
What does getting MJ back mean for the team?
Well, one of our best strengths is the numbers that we can throw at people, and guys playing on different nights and being able to play a role and help us out. And last game we had 8 scholarship players. It made it tougher on us, and we'll see what we have tomorrow. We're not sure exactly the availability of everybody, but I'm hoping as many guys can play as possible.
Mark, you just talked about it. For 31 games, it was about the process of being better all the time. And it's not always reflected in wins and losses. But now, a loss sends you home from this tournament, and then a week from now from the big tournament. Is there a little extra intensity with that? And what do you tell the guys about that coming in this week?
Well, we talked about it this week, and this is what you put all the work in for, to be in these situations. And it is pressure, and but it's also fun. And to go on a run and win games, I mean, it's such an adrenaline rush. And each time you win one, it feels better and better. So with the guys, it is, we stick to the process, knowing what we're supposed to do in the game. Hate to be Bill Belichick, but it's like, do your job. And we try to do that all the time in the game and then let that take care of itself.
Texas may be on the other side of that bubble. Do you talk to your guys about them maybe being, desperate because they really are in a must-win type situation?
Yeah, I feel like every team in the SEC is playing for something. And there's pick and choose the storyline. Some teams are playing for number 1 seeds and then tournament and this and that. Well, we got to do is play good. We know how talented Texas is, and that's our challenge tomorrow, and that's all we're going to worry about.
A lot has been made over the last few years about the significance of Power 5 conference tournaments. It seems like you are firmly on the side of it matters deeply. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I mean, it's a chance to get better and a chance to play. And I love tournament situations. I think it's a chance to make a memory, the fan bases and everything else. And I've been so impressed with the SEC and just how it does mean more in the fan bases. I'm anxious to see how it is in this environment, and I hope we play well.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, thank you all.